Hello guys, my name is Arivia Rifani. I'm from LA66. Honestly, this is my first video on YouTube, so pardon me if this video is a little bit fail, but I showed this video for my exams. So today, I would like to present to you about how to move on. This is my PowerPoint about how to move on. How to move on. Sorry, this PowerPoint is so bad. And the next slide is moving on is not easy. Why moving on is not easy? Moving on is not easy. It's because when you try to move or live someplace that you usually stay, or you feel comfort in there, there's such different situation that will make you feel like I'm not belonging here. Oh, I miss the old place. Like some kind like that. And the next slide is I have 12 signs to tell if you have not moved on. These are the 12 signs. You can see that. You don't have to see that, because I will explain to you. The first is when you think of the person more often than not. The next is when you think about him or her even though you don't want to. The next is when you keep mentally reliving past memories with him or her, like some happy or sweet memories maybe. And the next is when he or she comes to mind the first instant when you are down and out, like when you get down and when you get some trouble, the first person in your mind is the person you really love. Because I believe that when we are in down situation, the only thing we need is support from the people we love. Like when we get down, we will think that I don't need anything. All I need is just sit behind you and hug you and hold you, something like that. And the next is when you still have a question and resignation about the past, like you will wonder what could have been, or why didn't it turn out certain way. Like you still ask yourself why this relationship is not worth it. Why this relationship is not work out, like kind of thing. Next is when you assign blame for the way things turn out, whether it's to him or her, yourself to circumstance. The next, when thought side of him or her trigger certain emotional reactions such as depression, frustration, sadly, and losing hope, and etc. And the next is still and 12 signs to tell you if you're not move on. When you keep trying to improve yourself because you feel you're not good enough, I think that you have to stop to think that you are not good enough for someone. I believe that if someone really love you, they will hold you no matter what, no matter who you are, no matter how bastard you are, how jerk you are. They will always love you. They will always accept you the way you are, just the way you are. Sounds so cheesy, right? The next is when you have a desire to spit him or her as a way making him or making her regret for whatever happened, when you often bring up the person in your conversation, even when there's no relation, when you have a desire to argue, to contact with him or her, even though you professionally told yourself you didn't want to, like you so lazy to do anything, so you just look your phone, and when you look your phone, you see he or him contact, then you think that, should I call him? Should I call her? No. I don't have to. And then you think that, should I send some apologize to him or for her? And so I call him because I really miss her. Some cheesy like that. You don't have to do that, because I think that is so stupid things to do if you're doing like contact with your ex again. And the next is so this is the last point, is when you find yourself living out the same loving partners, like a very a very common examples would be on again and off again relationship like that, like they will break up and back again, break up and back again, something like that. The next slide is moving on, take a time. The truth is, moving on will take a time. It can be a long time or a short time. But when you strike the good relationship and you're really in love with him, it will a long journey to move. It will take a long time to move. But I have one quote to you, and this slide is, let the time fish your heart. Time is the good right. Yeah, this is the 5 ways to move on. The first is clear your baggage, acknowledge, accept, and let go your feelings. 2 is recognize he or she is not for you. 3 is share with your close friend, like you can tell your close friend about the reason where you break up. You can crying with your close friend, because I believe that when you in this down situation, you really need someone to tell all the story. And number 4 is reduce contact with him or her, like I said before. If you have not ready to see or to meet to see her or him again, just close all the contact with him or her. Just unblock their cell, unblock their number phone, unblock their line, unblock all the media social. It sounds like so childish, but it feels worth it to do. Yes, it will worth it to do, because I have to do something like that. And the next is seek closer with him or her. The important point is forgive him or her. Exactly, you cannot jump into the next step if you still have a problem in the before step, like you still have some revenge with him or her. All you do is just let it go all your feelings, and accept that maybe maybe this is a good plan. This is a good way to show you that he or she is not good for you, is not for you, like that. And the next is, do the things you love. Do something like your hobby. It will worth it to make you forget about your ex, because when you so busy doing something you love, you may not have any time to think about him or her anymore. And the point 8 is, meet new people. Open your heart to meet new people. The next is, no, there is nothing wrong with you and him or her. Like I said before, just stop blame anything and stop blame yourself. And the final point is, recognize there is someone out there for you. Like when you lose something bad that make you hurt, that make you so sad, just remember God has another plan ahead, and you have to believe a good plan is more better than people ever expectation. So this is my stand about move on. This is my statement to move. I don't know it will success or not. Cause it depends on ourselves. If you think her or him is not worth it, just let them go. Find another person who will fight the war with you and will always hold your hand no matter what. Find someone who will love you just the way you are. Find someone who will always walk beside you no matter what. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hope we all can help you. So bye bye.